it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I've got a very exciting video for you guys, a video that I always love to film, and it is my haul video. This is going to be my haul for the month of July. So I think in my head I thought, let's just go ahead and buy the stuff for month of July, June, August, September, October, and November. I bought a lot of stuff, and then of course things ended up trickling in from previous orders, so this is going to be a pretty big haul. I'm sorry, not sorry, it's okay. I didn't spend as much money on my vacation as I thought I was well, my internship as I thought I was going to, so that's how I'm going to rationalize it in my head. Thank you very much. And yeah, let's just get into it. I actually do have one PR-ish item to talk about, so I'm gonna save that to the end because that's what I see other beauty gurus, or that is what I see actual beauty gurus doing, and I'm going to pretend to be a beauty guru today. If you're wondering what's going on with this makeup and did I record it, I did. I used this palette. This is my Perfect Huda Beauty neon pink palette, so it'll be coming soon, if not up, who knows. I have been putting a video up every day for this month, so it's been pretty hard to tell you guys when things are actually gonna be up or not. Sorry, my whole filming setup was a little shaky there, but yeah, I'm just gonna dig in, tell you guys what I have and why I bought it. So the first thing on top is an e.l.f. sponge. I love this sponge. This is one of my favorite sponges. I like to have backups. I have a backup of this and my Equal Tool sponge. And I happen to be in Ulta, and when I'm in Ulta, I feel as though I must buy more than I went in to buy. So this creeped in. Alrighty. Next, I bought the oh my gosh, I bought the March Beauty Word lip set. This is her Samantha March's collaboration with Ofra. In the lipsticks, it is Manila, Pasadena, and Las Olas. I know Pasadena and Las Olas will work on my complexion. The Manila might not, but if it doesn't, I have a best friend. Her birthday's coming up. I can just give it to her. And then on top of that, I had to get rid of all of my Ofra lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, before, because they dried out. So I'm actually really excited about this. Should I swatch today? Is today a swatching day? I feel like today is a swatching day. So this one is in Pasadena. Very pretty pinky mauve, right up Samantha's alley. Already got the packaging dirty. Good job, sis. Next is Las Olas, and this is the brownie nude. I know I'm gonna get wear out of this. I've been wearing a lot of my brownie terracotta-y nudes, and this is that. Very pretty. And what the heck, let's just go ahead and swatch the Manila shade so I can see if I'm gonna be looking like a clown when I do my lip swatching. I will do lip swatches. I'm gonna aim to put them on my Instagram, but I will be doing them. I might not look like a clown. I can use a brown lip liner, and this might, yeah, I'm gonna keep all three. So yeah, I am excited about this. And if I've done the video for, get it together, okay, stop. If I've done the video, that'll be going up on my Instagram. If I've done it, I will link it down below so that you guys can see it. Alrighty, in that same order, I went ahead and got a highlighter. I did not get the highlighter that she released because I just knew I wasn't about to play myself. No more am I gonna play myself. But I have been eyeing this highlighter and I don't need it, but I wanted it. It is Bali, so it's a gold with like a peach undertone. And I've been dying for a peachy, oh, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I've been dying for a peachy highlighter. I don't really have any, and I think this might be comparable to the new, no it's not, but either way, I like this. I think this is the black girl friendly version of the, you know, the new Dior quad. They have like a peachy highlighter. I swatched that in store, way too icy, but this seems to be like a black girl friendly comparable dupe. I am extremely happy. This will be going on my face soon. Okay, I'm gonna leave the things that I shouldn't have bought because they were breaking my like no buy rules for this year to the end, so I can explain myself. A palette that I was talking about that I was probably going to purchase and I ended up doing it is from Flower Beauty. It's their highlighting palette, but I purchased the Sun Kiss Shimmer version, and this is like the dark girl friendly version. I hate brushes like this. I don't know why they exist. I genuinely have no idea why they were even put on this earth. But this is the trio. I'm trying to get a decent angle. There you go. This is the trio. One of them did come smashed, and I did start to initiate the order where I would return it. But then I realized if I return it, they're just gonna trash it, and I can repress it and it'll be fine. So I did repress it and these look fine. Okay, this is the darker one, the more bronzy one, the more goldy one, and the more like warm peachy orangey one. So just by the swatches, they look beautiful. I am very excited to put that on my face. I heard nothing but good things for the other highlighting palette, but it could not work on my complexion, so I didn't even play myself. I got a pair of lashes. These are in these are from Kiss Lashes. Is there a style? True Volume? Is that the style? Ritzy. Ritzy is the style. If you know me, I don't wear lashes, but I'm going to be doing a video where these will come in handy, so that is why. Next, I got a bronzer from Cover FX. It is the darkest shade of their new soap line bronzer, and it's called Suntan Bronze. I had been stalking the reviews and nobody in my complexion had done a review, and I was just tired of waiting at that point, so I went ahead and purchased it. It's the two shades down here. This is the bronzer matte version, and this is the shimmery version. The shimmery version is definitely darker than the matte. And right now, when I tested this out in my new makeup July video, it did not work, but I got pretty dark from my vacation, so I'm still gonna try this out. I think the more shimmery side might actually work for me, and the darker side might actually be a face powder, so I'm gonna try that out. And in the realm of bronzers, I also got the Bombs Take Home the Bronze bronzer in Greg. I was in a bronzer mood. I really wanted bronzers, and I bought any bronzer that I thought potentially might be interesting to try. That's the bronzer down here. I don't think this is ever going to work on me, but you know, it might be a good face powder. Whatever. Another bronzer that I know will work for me is the Hoola Toasted. I purchased this in an Ulta order. They had like a coupon or something. Some reason I felt inclined to make an order, and I had already swatched this in store multiple times, and if you build this up, you have to build this up on my complexion, but once you do, you will get a really nice bronzer shade. I think you can't see it in that swatch, but it really does build up to be decent, and I've already jabbed the actual product. Great. This is why people don't like this packaging benefit. This is why, right there. Okay, a couple more cheek products. One more bronzer that I got was from Kylie Cosmetics. Yes, I got a bronzer from Kylie Cosmetics. I think I might have gotten this from Ulta. I don't actually remember, but this in the video seemed to be the darkest of all these bronzers, and it's in Tawny Mommy, which is her darkest bronzer, and it worked on me because it's actually warm. All the other bronzers are more neutral to cool, and right now in my summer shade, I need a warmer bronzer. So this is the one that actually showed up on my complexion. So I'm very intrigued to see how that actually works on me, and whether I'm gonna like that bronzer or not. Next, I got a blush. Like I said, every 6 months I allow myself to get some blushes, and I hadn't got any blushes in the month of June, and I was interested in this, and this also had like a discount or something if I bought it, and I didn't have a nudie shimmery color, so I went ahead and got this. This is the two shades mixed together. I think it's okay. It wasn't what I was expecting, so I don't know how much wear I'm gonna get out of it, but if I need a neutral blush that has a little shimmer, I will reach for this and see how I like it. Swatching, of course, never really tells you the full story, but tells you some story, so we will see. I also got a bronzer from an Etsy brand. It's from Breaking Beauty Cosmetics. I forgot that I had this in that video, or I would have tried this on camera for you guys as well. But this is like a little pan. And if I remember distinctly, when I swatched this, it definitely is dark enough, but I believe it's really cool toned. Yeah, it's pretty cool toned. So we'll see if this actually works on my complexion. This is her darkest bronzer. The name isn't on the back, but I will have the name coming across the screen for you guys in case you're interested. The formula feels nice, but for me, it's always about the shade when it comes to bronzers. A highlighter that I got, I feel like I already hauled this. Maybe I don't know. A highlighter that I got was from Kristen Lee, and it's called Different Not Less, and this is her autistic awareness highlighter. I don't think I'm gonna swatch this because I think this is gonna be purely just collectors for me. Yeah, I'm not swatching this. Sorry, not sorry. If you want to know what it looks like, find another YouTuber. Sorry. Okay. I also got, I just recently went to Ulta, and in that order, I wasn't going to buy this, but it was 50% off, and it was also the last one left in store. And when I swatched it, it was beautiful. This is another Stila glitter in Yellow Tails. And the only reason I got this is because this actually is a Wicked duochrome color, and this is the yellow that you see down there swatched. It's very pretty, so I think this will be good into my, this will fit beautifully in my Stila collection. And I've actually been using the Stila shades as like one shadow looks for work, which has been working, so that's nice. In my order, I will talk about these later. Okay, let's keep going. I got a MAC lipstick in Matte Glam 3. This was from the Viva Glam collection. They brought back some of the older lipstick colors, and I decided to get Viva Glam 3. And this is like a dark mauve color. It kind of looks like it's red, but it's not. It's more of a dark mauve. And I love purple, so I knew I would get wear out of this baby. And it can just, that reminds me, this is a palette that needs to be hauled. And this can go right here. Perfect. Next, I have two lipsticks that I'm actually very happy I purchased. These are from NYX, and these are spectacular. These are exactly what I've been trying to find. I've been trying to find like a blood orange and a really bright orange, and I feel like I found them in these two shades. So let me swatch them both, and they're both opaque as well, and that was the huge kicker. I couldn't find something that was opaque. So the blood orange one on top is in Kitten Heels, and the one on bottom, which is the more orangey one, is in Orange Country. So I am very happy that I got these two shades. I haven't worn them out yet, but I will. Don't you worry. They've just been kind of hiding in this section, so I did not remember that I had them. Yeah, I feel like I've hauled some of these before. Wow. It's okay. I also got a stupid amount of liners between NYX, LA Girl. I think those are the only two brands. NYX and LA Girl. I got a stupid amount of liners. They're all different colors, but they're all colorful liners nonetheless. Since I haven't taken the plastic off of all of them, I don't want to do that now, but basically they're very, very good in my opinion thus far. I'm actually trying one of the NYX, this one right here, the white smoke. I'm actually trying that in my waterline today. I've never tried their formula from this line, so I'm intrigued. I'm very happy I got those. I just wanted to add some more liners and bring some more variety to my waterline. Okay, we're slowing down on the stuff. I also got a liquid highlighter. This one is in rose gold from Makeup Revolution. I'm not a huge fan of the liquid highlighter that I currently have, so I wanted to try a new formula and a new color, because that one's in like a bronzy color. This one's in like a rose gold color. So I'm very, very happy I got this, and I'm excited to try it. I've tried it once, and the one time I tried it, it kind of blended into my foundation. It didn't look as metallic as I've seen people on YouTube perceive it to be. So maybe I need to try it over powder and not under powder. So we'll see where it goes from there. Next are items that are associated with some let's keep going, sorry, non-items. I got makeup wipes. I needed some more stuff to be added into an order to get free shipping or something, so I got makeup wipes, which works out because I'm only down to 1 pack, so good to go. I also got some brushes. I got these Real Technique brushes. A lot of people use this setting brush for under eye setting, and then I've heard really good things about this Dynamic Duo, and both kits were on sale at Ulta, so I just went ahead and scooped these up at that last Ulta purchase order in store that I accomplished. I also got like this NYX pouch for some order that I made, probably with those liners. Haven't touched it right since, or I haven't touched it yet. Oh, a very, very fun item. I'm very, very happy about this. So I've just been deciding lately to just kind of go with the wind and just purchase things, clearly, as you can see by this haul. And I purchased the Estee Lauder and oh, what is his name, the African fashion designer. I don't remember his name, so I don't want to butcher what little I remember of it. So I'm very, very happy. I got the blood orange color in Carnal, and I haven't even opened this yet. It looks delicious. This is magnetic. This is my first magnetic lipstick. I'm so happy. Okay, anyways, polka dot display, very, very pretty, and this is like a blood orange. I'm gonna swatch it right near those NYX shades. This is a cream, so it's not going to be fully opaque like the NYX one, but this pretty much is the same shade. So if you wanted this color but you didn't want to spend the money, because I understand, then go ahead and get this NYX shade, or see if the NYX have like a cream version of this. So yeah, I'm stupid excited about this. I've been purchasing a lot of lip products lately, so I might just be doing like one big like lip swatching video, because yeah. I also went ahead and got this Flower Beauty sponge. I heard a lot of people loving this sponge, and I never purchased it because I never go to Walmart, so I went ahead and purchased it in that same order that I got the other Flower Beauty product from. So I'm excited and interested to see how this compares. I've actually just finished decluttering all the sponges that I did not like, which wasn't that many. It was like 3 to 4, but it was still enough that I needed to declutter. Okay, we're gonna do shameful items last. Oh, so a random Sephora order. I don't actually remember why I ended up picking up this. I know a lot of people might thumbs this down because of this, but I wanted it, so I got it. It's the Metal Crush palette from Kat Von D. I've been lusting after this palette since it launched, and I just never pulled the trigger because I didn't want to pay full price. It ended up going on sale, and I think I also got a discount, maybe through Ebates or something. So I went ahead and purchased it. So I'm just gonna go swatch them, and then I'll tell you guys the names. Now I know people, like I said, hate her and actually hate shimmery highlights, but these are very, very pretty. So it's Grammare, Helix, and Rose Hawk. Those are how the 3 shades are swatched. But I love glittery highlighters. I think it makes the skin look wet and glossy sometimes, depending on the formula. And if not, it just makes it super, super shiny. So it doesn't bother me to have a glittery highlighter. Hence why I went ahead and purchased this. And I really wanted to see what it looked like on my complexion. I've already used Grammare before, and I thought it looked beautiful. So, okay. The rest are palettes or things I got with palettes. So I'm just going to kind of group all of these together. I made a ColourPop order and I purchased the Honey palette. This was a palette that I said if they came out with it, I was gonna get it. This is their all yellow monochromatic palette. I have done a look with this on my channel, and since then I have kind of tested this out even further. I think it's an okay palette. I think the formula isn't as good as I remember ColourPop singles to be. Their metallics are good, just the mattes are my problem. And then on top of that, there's no real good deepening shade for me and my complexion. This shade Bull's Kill isn't really that deep, not on me. I've seen it on other people's complexion and it look deep, but on me it just does not. And I'm pretty sure my eyes had an allergic reaction to this Palooza shade. So I'm not going to be using that ever again. And they did say that it was a unsafe glitter for your eyes, but this was the first time I had a reaction, and my eyes have been having reactions lately, so I've been really like careful as to what I'm putting on my eyes, around my eyes, and actually paying attention to how my eyes react to the products that I put on them. I also got in that order the Blue Moon palette. I needed something else to get free shipping. I know I said I wouldn't do that, but I also was interested in this palette. I just talked myself out of it. I haven't touched it to date, but I intend to very soon. I just wanted to get some different looks up because I just recently did some looks with blue palette and I didn't want to have too many blue palettes on my channel at one time. So I will be doing a 3 looks 1 palette. Somebody asked me to. So I'm fair game to do it. I just needed to put some space in between the 2 blue palettes. Hope you understand. With that order, I also got a liner in Poppy, and this was their like, oh, I could have used that today. This was their like coral liner, and I was really I was telling myself I should make an order to get this. I guess I forgot I already purchased it. Oh poop, I just broke off a huge portion. Well, that's not cute. Okay, hold on. Let's bring it down. Bring it down a notch, Scotty. Okay, so it looks like a really pretty color. I wish I had remembered I purchased this, or I would have. Is this already? Okay. This is their new packaging and their new formula, so I'm excited to try this. If I like this formula, I might repurchase a couple of the liners because I think I'm having allergic reactions to actually the gel pods. Because I've been trying those lately in my waterline, and typically the day after, my eyes have blown up. So food for thought. And then also I got one of their colorful liners, which I have used in a look, and I also had a reaction after that look. So I don't know if it was this particular liner or this particular mascara, but I haven't touched it since. And this is in the yellow format. So super happy about all of these items. I'm just being more cautious because I've had reactions to a couple of the items. Something I forgot to talk about earlier, I also hauled this with my Ulta order. I got an eyeliner from Kiko. I wanted to purchase something from Kiko because they were a new brand Ulta, but I didn't want to purchase lip because I wasn't supposed to be purchasing lip products. So I went ahead and got this. This is a very light blue and ocean feel. Oh, that feels super creamy. I don't know if that's gonna actually last in my waterline, but it's a really pretty color. And like I said, it's insanely creamy. So very, very excited to try out this liner formula as well. Next, oh, okay. Right before this, I dropped this palette, so please don't mind the look of the shades. I basically got the shades back into their respective pans, but some of the shades are overlapping and some of the shades are not as full as they were prior. These are some shades that I got from Touch of Glam. I will be doing a swatch video on these and probably be doing some looks with these as well, so I'm not going to swatch them in this video. Just stay tuned for that. Also, I already did a 3 looks 1 palette with the Honey palette, and I will have that link down below in case you're wondering. The blue palette I keep referencing is this baby right here. This is the Whale Song palette by Menagerie Cosmetics. Although it's not fully blue, it definitely has blues and some greens. At the same time, I did end up having a lot of blue toned looks. So yeah, this is the palette. I did a full review and 3 looks 1 palette with this baby. So did I just say I did a 3 looks 1 palette with the palette? I didn't do a 3 looks 1 palette. What am I talking about? I did a 1 look. That will be linked down below. Anyways, I did 3 looks 1 palette with this one, and I did a review. Both of those videos will be linked down below. Yeah. I did a 3, oh, okay. And with that palette, because it was so late and we had so many delays, the brand owners allowed us to pick out 2 liquid lipsticks, and I was happy because I ended up never picking up liquid lipsticks from from Dragon, what were they, whatever the brand name was before. I never ended up picking any lip products from them, and I should have. Makeup Monsters, that's what it was. So I decided to pick up 2 shades that I knew I would get some wear out of because they're right up my alley. So let me swatch them and then I will tell you the names. And I swatched them in like the worst possible area, per usual. So the darker reddy toned one is called Bearcat, and then the lighter one is actually a mauve color, and that one is in Aptasia. So I'm very excited to see what this formula is like. It kind of feels like Give Me Glow's formula, but I haven't tried it, so I've just swatched them. Even in the looks, I realized after I finished the looks that I never tried them with the palette, which might have been smart, just a little bit. Okay. Thankfully, ColourPop stuff is magnetic, so it really doesn't break when you drop it. Okay, next palette that I purchased, or received, was the Nomad Cosmetics Harajuku palette. I did do a 3 looks 1 palette and a review on this baby. It should be up by the time this video goes up. And yeah, I loved this palette. And I might be picking up another palette from Nomad Cosmetics soon. And then Nomad Cosmetics sent with that palette, they sent this, I believe it's an eyeshadow primer. I haven't tested it out yet because I don't want to have too many eyeshadow primers open, and I kind of have 3 or 2 open right now. So I will try this, just not right now. I want to get through at least my main one, and then I can give that one a shot because it does look interesting. I like the color. Okay, finishing up on eyeshadow products that I received, or yeah, received and purchased, because I actually purchased some of these. I purchased 2 of these huge Give Me Glow palettes, and I did that because I knew I had singles that could fit in them. So in this baby, I have my Give Me Glow singles, which are in this top 3 rows. Then it starts Melt, which are these next 2 rows, and then lastly we have JD Glow. Is this a JD Glow single? It is. Okay, so those are the 3 brands that I have in here. They all have the same formula. I did depot all of my Melt stacks, which I'm very happy I did, because I was able, as you can see, to get more wear out of them. I have 3 pans in 1 palette, so I'm very, very happy about that. I purchased some new Give Me Go singles. I believe it's basically this last row is all new. And then if you're wondering, these were from like the canceled but not canceled Valentine's Day collection. And then the others I purchased prior to all of that. So that's all of the eyeshadow. Now we're getting into the despicable purchases. It's only 3, if that makes me feel any better. Obviously, those lip products were actually despicable purchases, but these are real despicable purchases. These were purchased by high-end and luxury brands, and they're also blushes and highlighters. We're just going to talk about them, okay? So the first one is from Becca Cosmetics, and this is in Songbird. Now, this is a shade that I had noticed in Ulta prior because I had wanted a neutral blush. And this was prior to me having my 2 Lips to Quit from ColourPop. But when I tried to purchase it in store, they didn't have it. And then when I got home, I was like, I don't want to spend that money. When I went into my store, or to a store this past weekend, they had it and it was on sale for $17, not $35. So your girl scooped it right up, and I am very, very happy. So let me find a place to swatch this. And that's what it looks like. It is very much a neutral peachy-ish blush on me. So I'm very, very happy about this purchase. Like I said, I have been scouting this particular blush out for over a year now, and I just finally pulled the trigger. So I think that's a reasonable purchase. The other two, one's reasonable, the other one not so reasonable. So let's do the other reasonable one. It's from Dior. So I've been scouting this out since Mel and Kelsey both did their reviews on the spring collection. In the spring collection, they had 2 limited edition blushes, highlighters, and this was one. It's a peachy blush, or it's a peachy highlighter, and it is in Lolly Glow. Y'all, this, okay, first of all, I went through Macy's and Nordstrom's like 4 different times to try and find this stupid highlighter. And can we talk about the fact that this is like actual beautifulness, and this was the last one that they had in stock? Can we talk about it? There it is down there. I know it doesn't look like much on my camera, but there is glitter in this that is just beautiful, and it's peachy. Between my Ofra and this, I'm very happy right now when it comes to peachy highlighters. And prior, I didn't have any. So because I had already been scouting it out and I didn't have any peachy highlighters, I thought it was okay to spend the money that it cost for these Dior highlighters. And it was the last one in stock, okay? And I bought it during the Macy's percentage off sale. Okay. And then the last thing that I purchased that I currently have is from NARS. Now, NARS recently released a palette that had Casino bronzer, it had like an orangey blush, and then like a light highlighter. I swatched it in Nordstrom because they're doing their anniversary sale right now, and I was finally able to like have access or whatever. And Casino doesn't work on my complexion. The highlighter was too light, and the blush looked very, very unpigmented. And the sales associate was like, oh, if you just want an orangey blush, try this one. And I was like, oh, okay. Knowing that my one requirement if I purchased a blush this year was that it should not be matte and that I shouldn't have the color before, I ended up with this. I have this color. I know I have this color. It's also matte. So I don't know where the rationale left in my head, but I was like, oh, I want to purchase something. I've tried to purchase something 10 times in this store and you guys don't have what I want. So I bought it, and I'm gonna keep it because I already bought it, and I don't like to return things, nor do I like to waste things. other than the makeup that I don't use. We're just gonna let that slide and we're gonna look at this beautifulness, okay? I didn't swatch very good, I'm sorry. Give me a second. This is a very, very pretty highlighter or blush. It's unique to my NARS collection, not necessarily unique to my collection at all. It actually reminds me of the blush that I have on today, funny enough. And yeah, that's all the makeup. That's it. That's all I purchased. Not that much. That's all the makeup that I have purchased and received in the month of July. There are a couple of things that I have purchased that I haven't received, but like I always do, I will just stick that in my August haul and call it a day. I need to go get the PR item, and then we have some things to discuss, so give me one second. Alrighty, so I was emailed, somebody emailed me and asked me if I wanted to try this product, and it is from Duvali. It is their what do they call it, a water resistance skincare system, a radiance skincare system. I don't have the product in here, I actually have it out. It's like basically a what is it called, a Clarisonic. It's basically a Clarisonic type system. So it comes with, so it has 4 different brush heads. One is for cleansing, exfoliating, a pumice, and like a body cleansing head. All of the heads fit in this little packaging. I'll take it out. All of the heads fit into this packaging. As you can see, I have 3 of the heads in here. I have 1 head attached to my thing right now. And yeah, so this is the pumice, the body one, and then this feels like just the normal cleansing one. So that means I have the exfoliating one on my brush head. Yeah, I have the exfoliating one on my brush head currently. This has 1 setting speed wise, so it's just the normal setting, and then you have 1 button to turn it on, 1 button to turn it off. You need to use 4 AA batteries to actually get this baby started, but once you put those in there, you're pretty much good to go. What I will say is that I'm gonna kind of go through each head separately so you guys can hear about them. So the dirtiest head is the normal cleansing one. If you know me, you know sometimes I can be very lazy and I don't want to use any form of oil remover or anything before I take my makeup off, so I just put my cleanser on and I just go straight into my system like this. I do have another system, one that I had prior to them sending this to me, and I was actually getting back into that because I'd been having so many reactions and so many problems to my skin. So when they asked to send this to me, it actually was just perfect, honestly, because I wanted to start using a system like this and I wanted to see if this system was better than the one I already had. So like I said, the cleansing one is really good. It's pretty soft. I have pretty sensitive skin and it is oily. So for this to not like damage my skin or any of the follicles or anything, I think this is pretty good. And the only weird thing I do want to point out is the way that this turns. It actually turns, what is that? It turns counterclockwise. So like my brain automatically goes clockwise and it's going out counterclockwise. So sometimes we're like fighting each other. It wasn't a big deal until we got to the pumice. I just had it. I was saying it correctly 2 seconds ago. And now I don't seem to understand how to say it. Pumice. It only has a problem with the pumice. The pumice was the one where I was like, oh. But anyways, we'll get to that. So I do like this head. I think it works for my with my cleansing soap, and yeah. One thing I will say is make sure you actually snap it in all the way. Otherwise, the head gonna go flying and y'all don't want to be like me, okay? Because that happened to me on the first night. Next is the exfoliating head. It's slightly rougher. I wouldn't say slightly, I don't know how to explain it. It's just different. There's definitely less like groups of hair, if you will. This one's definitely, let me see if I can get these two. I'm gonna see if I can get them to focus. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, the left one is the cleansing one, the right one is the exfoliating one. And you can see how the right one has more gaps in between than the left one. So yeah. Anyways, the exfoliating one is actually pretty good. It's not as harsh as I was expecting, which I actually do like. Like I said, my skin is not the best, so if it would have been really harsh, I would have just, it would have been bad altogether. But it's like exfoliating, but the right amount. So I actually really do like this, and I have used this once again with my cleanser, just when I wanted to really just get into my skin. I tend to do use this head only on the weekends, because the weekends are when I like do my mask and really kind of try and rejuvenate my skin from the week. Next, I want to talk about this body, or this one, which is the body one. Now this one, you truly have to make sure you push it in, because otherwise you'll be looking real stupid like I just did right now. So make sure you really snap it in, but once you do, it's pretty good. I mean, it rotates completely. It's not too big for the system, it's not too heavy for the system. I actually use this in replacement of my loofah when I was in the shower, and it actually worked out pretty well. So I feel like if you're traveling and you don't want to bring your loofah, but you also need like a machine like this to clean your face, this system seems like not a bad idea, because you have the head and all you have to do is just replace the head depending on what part of your body you're cleaning at that moment. This feels like more of like the exfoliating head, but it's a little bit rougher, but once again in a good way. Most people's body can take more coarse material than their face can. So I like that you can truly feel the different like grades between the hairs, or the fibers, if you will, between the three heads. I really did like that. And like I said, I like that it's balanced enough that it's not going to actually fall off. But once again, it is doing that counterclockwise thing, so it's a little weird. And it is nice and snug. So it will take a little while to, not a little while, it will take some force to take these two apart, but that's a good thing. I think if it wasn't too loose, it'd be flying off in the middle of you actually using the head. And then the last one I want to talk about is the pumice. This I used on my feet, which actually truly came in handy because I haven't been able to find my like pet egg, and your girl's been wearing sandals basically all summer because I got a new pair of Birkenstocks, and child, sugar honey iced tea. You can't be wearing Birkenstocks all day, all night and not take care of your feet. So this truly came in handy. I've used this both with just water and like soap, and then I also have like a foot scrub type thing, and I've used it on this as well. Like I said, the biggest problem that I had with this head was just the fact that it was going counterclockwise. So when I'm trying to like focus on a spot, it's like really weird. I don't know. I might just be going crazy, and everybody else might be like, what? Why are you making such a big deal of it? I'm not making a big deal out of it. It's just something you have to get to. There's a learning curve. That's what I'm trying to say. So there is a learning curve with this particular head and this like counterclockwise positioning. Not necessarily with the other three. The other three, it's like whatever. But this head, I just felt like it was a lot. And like I said, I was trying to scrub my feet. So like, I need to really get in there and trying to fight this and scrub my feet. It was a lot. It was a lot. But your girl did it because I needed to. So yeah, that is it with that head. Overall, let's not break my makeup. No. Overall, I like this system. I like the fact that there are multiple heads with multiple densities and like coarseness going on. I think it might be interesting for them to potentially come out with an even coarser brush for people who have less sensitive skin, because I don't know if this exfoliating head will actually be coarse enough for people who don't have sensitive skin. But I mean, truth be told, if you want to just do it, you could low-key just take this body one and just do it on your face, you know. But overall, I truly do enjoy this system, and I'm very happy that they sent it to me. I'm really happy that I got to try it. The system normally is wow, No, the system normally is $28.50, but they gave me a discount code or a promo code to give you guys. I get no commission or anything from it, and it's Orange 2019. That will be listed down below along with the link to this actual system. And yeah, if you're wondering how I compare this to the system I have, I currently have the Olay system. I like that system, but like I said, I like the fact that I have a variety of heads with this one. With that system, you only have the one, and you have to buy the replacement heads, and it's just like a mess. Like, not a mess, but it's just a lot. I like the fact that I have one system where I can get multiple heads. It feels to me like a cheaper version of the Clarisonic. Not cheap and like it's about to fall apart, but cheap in the fact that it's lesser price, you know. Like I said, I would like to see if they have more heads. Let me go on their website right now, because if they have more heads for this actual system, I low-key might get it, because I truly do like this system. And I would just like to see if they have a variety of different heads. So they have other systems. They have another system on here, and they have where you can buy replacement heads, which is good. You probably should be rotating through your heads semi-regularly, but it doesn't look like they have any other heads available that I could purchase for this particular system. It looks like I might have to go in on their more expensive system if I wanted to try more heads. But overall, like I was trying to say, but I went on a tangent per usual, I truly enjoy this system, and I'm really happy they sent it to me. Thank you so much, Duvel, for reaching out to me, and particularly thank you, James, for emailing me back and forth and choosing me, because I don't know how you found me, but I'm happy you found me, because I would have never heard about this brand. Although my girl Katie did a review on them, I didn't actually watch that review. I should watch that review and see how she felt, because she has dry skin, so it'll be interesting to see how she felt about the system. But anyways, let me stop rambling and trying to make this video longer than it needs to be. I hope you guys love this haul. I hope you guys check out any and everything. Let me know down below if you want me to do detailed videos on any products that I haven't done detailed videos on. I've done really good with the palettes, not so much with all the other items, but you know, I'll get to them. But yeah, I think that's all for today. As always, y'all, it has been real. Peace.